All right, chat. This is the top 8 of the NYSE tournament. We are playing against noted Jeskai boring player Matt Murray. This is their list today. They're on a Jace, a Containment Priest, swords and things, and there's a Force of Negation, a Trap, and a Daze. So I have to play around everything, or not play around anything. We are making it so. The top 8 of this is being done in direct challenge, so we can make it so that it's actually based on seed. So Matt is going to go first, so I'm going to say, would you like to play first? No. Would you like to play first? No. So now Matt is on the play, and this is my hand versus Xerox. I think this is a pretty reasonable hand versus Xerox. We got a Misstep for an Ancestral or a Pyroblast. I have some draw spells. Let's do it. All right, Matt played a Lotus. You have a turn 1 DAC. You have a turn 1 Mentor. All right, I didn't want to win anyways. It's fine. It's fine. Winning sucks anyways. Overrated. How do I come out of this? What do we do? What do we do? Do we just ponder? Do we kind of need some help. We need to probably get a Tinker. I don't know how much time I have to tinker a Citadel versus Mentor, active Mentor on turn 1. As Xerox. If I can tinker next turn, maybe it'd be good enough. But I don't currently have the ability to do so. I guess maybe we need to PO combo off then. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play Underground Sea and cast Ponder and try to start building a Moxen base. Really the only way to go about this. If we hit a Moxen, we get to play a top this turn too. We hit a Jet. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess we will, instead of Jet, instead we're going to go for a Vamp at their end step and see what happens. I might just jam a Tinker. Like, we might be at that point. I have a Misstep for a Pyroblast. They have 2 counters. Alright, I'm gonna Vamp. I might just jam a Tinker, to be perfectly honest. I don't really know. Like, we're not really beating Flusterstorm, Daze, those kind of things. Whereas Tinker is a way we can just win. If we hit any Moxen, then we can play a top and it's lethal. Opponent is on 1 Misstep, 1 Negation, 1 Trap, 1 Daze, 4 Force, 3 Pyroblast, 1 Fluster. So it's kind of obnoxious to play around anything. I could technically go for a Mentor here, but opponent is on 1 Swords, 1 Bolt. Kind of medium. I could go for an Ancestral. So I think you have options here, right? I think you have options to go Ancestral or Mentor, or just play Tinker. And I think I don't like waiting around versus this. I think they have counter spells, obviously. They don't have cantrips. They must have counter spells. But I think you still just want to jam and make them have it. I think Mentor makes some sense if I had like a little bit more going for me. Maybe Mentor does make the most sense. Hold on, let me just evaluate Mentor a little bit. Mentor is probably the best line that is not all in. I feel like we're gonna get dazed and just be super sad, but I think Mentor is the best line. I think there's like some merit to the Tinker line, but if they just had Reb, it would be. I feel like we're gonna get forced. Maybe I don't know. Is there any value to just Night's Whispering this turn instead? Like maybe we don't want to actually play Mentor this turn. Maybe what we want to do is Night's Whisper. If we Night's Whisper, then next turn we have like land top and the ability to draw force. There's got to be some upside to just casting Night's Whisper this turn. I think I'm going to. Found the oh, beautiful. Found the Flusterstorm. Awesome, awesome. So now do we want to just play top now as a good use of mana? Or do we want to save it for a trigger? I think we would probably rather save it for a trigger. Maybe we even get to hold up Fluster for if they have like an Ancestral or something, maybe. All right, this is a game. We have a game on our hands. Even though opponent went Lotus Mentor, we have a game. Blue for an Ancestral. I think we should just misstep this. They have a Reb. Oh, they have a Gush looking for a Reb. I guess we let the Gush resolve, right? This looks tough to beat. I mean, it's pretty similar to an Ancestral. I could just Fluster now and hit both of them. And this hits them for 2 each, and they can't really do anything about it, so let's just Fluster now. Pretty big win if this comes out on top. So I'm Flustering on Ancestral, and then I want 1 same target and 2 on Gush. 1 same target, and then Gush, Gush. All right, Ancestral. Countered. Gush. Countered. So 5 cards in hand, 2 of them are lands. Probably replay Volk. Time Walk? No. All right. I think what I'm gonna do is land Mentor and then Crypt. I mean, maybe I don't even play Crypt. Kind of rough. I still don't think I'm ahead currently. Unfortunate enough. We took so much damage from the Mentor that turn. I think I'm supposed to play Crypt. I need help, that's for sure. Found a PO. That's kind of help. Probably want to crack after I draw it too, to be honest. I want to activate top on my upkeep as well, I think, because I have enough mana for something like that. All right, we now have a Mentor battle. But I'm on the... they have no cantrips? Holy shit, they have no cantrips. Okay, I don't think I'm going to PO right away. It smells like a Pyroblast, I agree, but I'm at 4 life now. Maybe what we should really do is... God, cracking is so bad, too. Cracking is so bad, too. I was supposed to activate this in my upkeep, but, I didn't. Which is unfortunate. I was definitely supposed to do that. I don't know why I didn't. I just clicked through it. How do I resolve this? I have a force on top. It makes another monk, so I get to replay. Yeah, but I get to make a monk. I get to make a monk. Do I want to go one deeper first and like see if there's a spell that I care about? I know that's Force of Will Island on top, and we don't want either of those. But the problem is if I fetch, I go to 3. And we think they have a Pyroblast. Thing is, if I go for a 4, if they have a Pyroblast, I need to have, if I spin, I only have 2 mana after. I'm supposed to. They have to have a Pyroblast at this point. We're gonna PO without tapping our... Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Do I have enough mana for this? 1, 2... 1, 4, 6. I'm 1 mana short. Maybe I just want to draw into Tinker to get rid of the Mana Crypt. That will always get rid of the Mana Crypt. Yeah, let's do that. If it gets countered, that's fine. Because we'll just redraw our top. And if not, we'll just PO. If like this doesn't get countered, then we just go get a Moxen or something in PO. Yeah, this just gets countered. Okay. So next turn we draw top, play top, and PO for 3. And hope they have no cantrips, I guess. Because I can't really take a hit at all. I can't take any hit at all. I might even have to lose my mentor. It seems like a pretty unwinnable situation, unfortunately. Man, I really don't like this matchup. Even if... Yeah... We really fucked up with not activating our top there because we lost a dude. We might have to chump with our mentor. The not playing top was a huge, huge punt. It's a fairy. Bounce a monk. Yeah, that's probably game. They have a follow-up spell of any kind. Oh, I go to 1. Alright, I have a PO for 2 here. For 3, sorry. See how we do. We can combo off from here, but it's not exactly easy. Oh, I can't do this because I have a Teferi. Never mind. I just die instead. But I would have done it for 2. Fun. Alright, whatever. Alright, we're still going for 2, I guess. I know the cards, though, so it doesn't really seem like that's gonna get me anywhere. Alright. If I had a white mana, I could make... I can't make enough monks anyways. I have to find Time Walk, I guess. Nope. Lotus Mentor, still good. Still good. Alright, opponent is bringing in a Flusterstorm and maybe Spreeze and another Pyroblast. We're bringing in Camball. Do they have Lavinia? They have 1 Lavinia, 1 Jace. Words isn't even that good. Fluster, Hydro, Camball. For Hercules, Lavinia, Opal or something. I might switch out this island for a Caracas. I don't really want to play 14 lands though. Swords is like just too medium. They didn't have a force in that game. We might have won if we tinkered, huh? We might have won if we went for tinker. Kind of interesting. Maybe misplay. If we went for tinker with mental misstep backup, it might have been good enough. Opponent didn't even have like a very strong Xerox mentor go, but it was still too much for us to beat, which is kind of unfortunate. Hand's good though. Keep. Nah, we're going to game 2. I kind of just got rolled by a Lotus Mentor in game 1. We tried to fight back, but it didn't get there. I made a couple misplays too. I feel like we should have taken the more high variance line and gone for swear to God, you have mental misstep. Alright, cool. I mean, this is a pretty good hand against Xerox as well. We have Night's Whisper next turn, a bunch of mana, Force. Not a bad place to be. So we just take the Sapphire for now, and then we Whisper into another Force of Will. And that's what we're gonna do, I guess. I don't think we want Force right now. I think this. See what Matt has, I guess. All right. We do kind of want to play around the one Mind Break Trap, but not a lot. I can't play around Fluster, unfortunately. I guess I could by just playing the Academy now. So now I have 4 mana. I obviously have 5 mana right now. If I pass, I can't hold up Hardcast Force. So I think I'm just gonna spin and look and see what we find. We found a PO. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll just look to draw PO on our next turn, I guess. I guess I could brainstorm now and put back Handball Moxen. And then I'll have enough. That might actually be better. Obviously, I can get rebbed or flustered or trapped right now, but maybe that's fine. So I put back Handball. Pearl. And then I play out an Opal. And now I have an end step PO. With Force backup. And then I play a Camball. Not bad. Blue. Yeah, that resolves. Okay, top bottom. I'm definitely gonna just jam this PO here. No activate on my top. I'm gonna probably force this Rev and see if they have anything. Make them have a force. Alright, they had a force. Got rid of Time Walk. Okay. They're down to 4 cards. Let me just spin again, because I can. Hydroblast, Camball. So here, here, here. And then slam this guy. Black, white, colorless. And then spin and see. Oh, very nice, very nice. Actually, we should probably just draw into this right now. They have a negation. Pitching misstep. Alright, they had their 1 negation. 1 card in hand for the opponent, and I have a top coming. Okay. They play a DAC here. We have a Hydroblast. Let me just attack first. Is that true? I guess that's fair. And then play a top and spin. Night's Whisper, Hydroblast. So if I draw into Night's Whisper and cast Night's Whisper, I get to draw Hydroblast top, replay top. This helps me dig faster. The only downside is if I get, I mean, I can't really get flustered. All right, opponent's done. All right, we get to go to game 3. That was a really good hand against Xerox. It did all the things we wanted it to do, and the brainstorm was pretty lit, to be honest. The top 3 there was looking good for us. All right, so now we're back on the draw versus Xerox in the final match, final game of the top 8 match versus Matt. I think we still like where we're at with these cards in our deck. I'm not like super thrilled to have a bunch of slow tutors, but I do think that you need some amount of power. All right, submit. Joey's great, for sure. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not the best hand, but I think it's a pretty fine hand versus Xerox. They mold to 5. Okay. I think we're just looking to Whisper and then try to find a Tinker with some force backups. Down to 3 cards in hand right now. You don't hate to see that from our side. Another Force of Will fodder. I think it's highly unlikely that I like Mystical for Ancestral or anything like that. I think what I'm going to do is just keep both of these as force fodders and then Night's Whisper into a Moxen to tinker with, and then we have double force tinker. Which is not always a strategy that works for Xerox, but opponent did mulligan a lot, so we have some more gameplay. I'm not going to show this Caracas. I think I'm just going to crack both of these and get one of each. And cast Whisper. Obviously, if this resolves, I'm a little overdrawn, but that's not the biggest deal. If this gets flustered, We're just obviously letting this happen. It's pretty good for us. Opponent is at 2 cards now, and the card they kept on top with Preordain just got shuffled away. So we're on. So we just want to find a Moxen on our next turn, basically. 3 cards in hand. Time Walk, resolves, pass. Red, Dreadhorde Arcanist. They're not representing Pyroblast right now. They're representing Flusterstorm. How many Flusterstorms? 2 Flusterstorms? I'm willing to waste a force over this. Seems like a way opponent can grind back into the game. And I can't protect my Tinker from a Flusterstorm anyways. Ancestral? I'm in. I will cast Ancestral now, though. Because they don't have Pyroblast mana. If they have Negation, they go to 0 cards or whatever. They had Misstep. Fuck! I might still force this. 1 card in hand. They can only really have Trap for later. I'm gonna force this. Now, do I run into Trap? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, we got there. Whew, man. I just drew super fucking well. Alright. They could have Dak plus Reb here. No, I guess they can't. It costs too much mana. Snap. Preordain? Sure. Oh, Snap Time Walk. So they have a land? Am I countering Time Walk? I don't think so. I just take an extra 2 damage. I'm not 100% sure what card I would even counter. Something that draws 2 cards, maybe, or a Dak, obviously. You think so? I don't really think there's a reason to force there. Why? Why do I want? Why would I force there? I should only force on a play that's going to lose me the game. I don't agree. I think I'm definitely not supposed to force. There's like... You think I'm supposed to force your Time Walk? Oh, Shattering Spree. How many Shattering Sprees are you even boarding in versus PO? It's not a great card to board in versus PO. 2? I guess that's fair. Yeah, that could have been bad. Yeah, alright, I should have forced Time Walk then. I didn't think about Spree. I should force Time Walk. Yeah, I agree. It's a misplay then. I didn't think about Spree. It was just a misplay. GG's, Matt. I didn't think about Spree. Spree's a great reason. I don't. If Matt doesn't have Sprees in his deck, is there a reason? Is there another reason? Because I can't think of one. Spree's a great reason, and obviously Spree's a correct reason. But if there are no Sprees in Matt's deck, is there ever a reason to force that Time Walk? I don't really think so. But definitely a misplay. Definitely a misplay.